So if you're also running a business and want to log your website form leads to Salesforce, then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can log leads to the Salesforce from your own website form. So in this video, my objective is as soon as I receive a new lead over my website form, I'm going to create a lead over the Salesforce. So for building this automation, let me take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can create lead in Salesforce for the leads which you are receiving in your website form. So right before you on my screen, you can see I have integrated two applications, that is Webbook by Pabbly and Salesforce. And this Webbook by Pabbly is going to help me in connecting my website form with the Pabbly Connect. So here you can see this is my website form, and now as soon as someone will fill this form, I will be receiving a new lead over the Salesforce. So now I'm going to show you how you can create this automation for enhancing your business. So for that you have to use Pabbly Connect, but before building this automation, I am going to show you the real working of this automation. So for that, let's move on to my website form, and here I am going to fill this form. So here you can see I have filled this form providing full name as ABC user and email as abcuser@pabblytudes.com and the phone number. Now I am going to submit this form, and here our form has been successfully submitted. Now let's move on to my Salesforce account to check whether we are receiving a lead over there with the same details or not. So here you can see I have already logged into my Salesforce account where I am successfully receiving the lead which I have recently created, that is ABC user. So here you can see that this lead is having the name ABC user, phone number and the email abcuser@pabblytudes.com, which we have recently filled over our website form. And you can also create an automation like this by just using Pabbly Connect. And for accessing the Pabbly Connect, you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/connect. And once you will enter the URL, you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly, which can be seen here. And on this landing page, you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click over this sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Connect, you get 100 free tasks every month for practicing Pabbly Connect. And if you already have an account, you can simply click over this sign in. But before moving on forward, I am going to tell you about Pabbly Community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly Community where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant update regarding using the Pabbly application. So you can also join Pabbly Community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly Community, you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect again, and here I am going to simply click over this sign in as I already have an account. And once you finish your sign up, you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create an integration between our website form and Salesforce, we will be using this app, that is Pabbly Connect, which can integrate different applications and start automating your work. So for automating this task, we have to access Pabbly Connect. So let's click over this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Connect, which can be seen here. And on this dashboard page, you can see these are the folders I have created. So if you want to create your own folder, you can simply click over this create a new folder button, and you will be getting the dialog box where you have to provide the folder name. And if you want to select any parent folder, you can select it, but if you don't want to select any parent folder, you can keep it as none. And afterwards, you simply have to click over this create button and your folder will be created. And inside these folders, I have created my workflow. So now I'm going to create a workflow by integrating two applications. So now you just have to click over this create workflow button, and you will be getting the option for selecting the workflow builder. So here we are getting two workflow builder, that is beta and classic. So this beta workflow builder is basically modern, faster and more flexible, and this classic will provide you stable and familiar approach. So here I am going to use this newly launched workflow builder beta. So for that, you simply have to click over this select button, and you will be getting the dialog box where you have to provide the workflow name. So now I am going to provide my workflow name as create lead in Salesforce for the website form lead. And afterwards, I am going to select my folder as form folder. Now we simply have to click over this create button, and here you can see we are receiving this pop-up which says workflow created successfully, and we are landed to a workflow page where we are getting the option for adding the trigger. So now you might be thinking, what is this trigger? So trigger is our first application or the application which is going to initiate a workflow. So in this case, I want to initiate my workflow as soon as I receive a new lead over my website form. But for building the connection between my website form and Pabbly Connect, I will be using Webbook by Pabbly. So here I am going to select my trigger app as Webbook by Pabbly. So let's click over over this add trigger button and we will be landed to this trigger setup page where I'm getting the option for choosing the app. So here I'm going to choose my app as Webbook by Pabbly, and afterwards I'm going to select my app event as Sketch Webbook. Now we simply have to click over this connect button, and here you can see we are receiving a webbook URL with the steps for pasting this webbook URL, and this webbook URL is going to act as a bridge between our website form and Pabbly Connect. So now I am going to paste this webbook URL in the code which I have created for my website form. So now I am going to just copy this, and now let's move on to my code which I have created for my this particular website form. So here you can see I'm landed to the code which I have created for my website form, and here you can see after this word fetch I have entered a dummy URL. So now I am going to paste the webbook URL which I have recently received from my Pabbly Connect here. So here I have pasted this webbook URL, and now we just have to save this. So here I have saved this webbook URL, and now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect again. And here you can see in my Pabbly Connect it is waiting for the webbook response, and now for providing the webbook response we have to do the test submission, and for doing the test submission we have to fill our website form. So now let's move on to my website form, and here I am going to fill this form. So here you can see I have filled this form providing the name ABC Tester, email abctester@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number. Now I am going to simply submit this form, and here our form has been successfully submitted. Now let's move on to my Pabbly Connect to check whether we are receiving the response over there or not. And here in my Pabbly Connect you can see I'm successfully receiving the response, that is response A, with the same fields, that is phone, name and email, and with the same data which I have recently filled over my website form. And now I am going to add my action step, and you can have many action steps according to your workflow, but here I am going to add only one action step for creating the lead in Salesforce. So for that you simply have to click over this add new action step button, and you will be landed to this action setup page where I am going to search for the Salesforce which can be seen here. And now I am going to select this app, and afterwards I am going to select my app event as create lead. Now we simply have to click over this connect button, and we will be landed to the connection page of our Salesforce. And if you want to build a new connection you can simply click over this add new connection button, and if you already have an existing connection you can use this, that is select existing connection. And as we are landed to this add new connection section, our connection has been already named, and now we simply have to click over this connect with Salesforce, and here we have to allow the access. So here I am going to just allow the access, and our connection will be built, which can be seen here. And as I have built in the connection I am getting some of the fields. So now I am going to map all these fields. Now you might be wondering what is this mapping. So mapping is the real magic here. Mapping is basically inserting the data from the previous step so that you don't have to enter your values again and again, as mapping makes the field dynamic. So in this case our previous step is Webbook by Pabbly, where we are receiving the response for our website form. So here I am going to map all these fields. So the first field I am getting is for the first name, which is not necessary, so I am going to leave it as blank, and the next field I am getting is for the last name, which is necessary. So in spite of last name I am going to map the name which I am receiving from this Webbook by Pabbly response. So here you can see I am getting the name, so I am going to just map it, and afterwards we are getting some of the fields, and afterwards we are getting this field that is title. So again I am going to map the name as my title, and now we are getting the company name which is necessary. So here I am going to enter my company name manually, and this will be static, means it is not going to change with every new responses. So here I have entered my company name as well, and afterwards I am getting the field that is phone number, so I am going to map it as well, and afterwards I am going to map the email address from the response. So here I have mapped my all necessary fields, and afterwards I am going to simply click over the save and send test request, and here you can see we are receiving a positive response, which means we might have built in the connection. So for checking this, let's move on to my Salesforce account to check whether we are receiving a new lead over there or not. So here you can see I have already logged in my Salesforce account where I am getting the lead which I have recently created named as ABC Tester. So here you can see our automation is successfully built, as we are receiving the same name of my lead, that is ABC Tester, the same company, that is Pabbly, and the phone number and the email, that is abctester@pabblytudes.com, which I have recently entered over my website form. So this is the way you can create an automation. So in this video you have seen how you can use Pabbly Pabbly Connect and integrating many more applications for enhancing your business. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Connect now and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing automations like this. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe our channel. And if you want to practice this workflow, you can find its link in the description given below. And if you have any doubt, you can post it over the comment section. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this automation, you can build many more integrations like this by just using Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can post it over the forums.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Connect for free now.